My sister announced her engagement at my daughter's funeral. I said nothing. 3 months later, she found out why I stayed quiet. My 6-year-old daughter, Lily, had been fighting leukemia for 2 years, 14 rounds of chemo, 3 bone marrow biopsies, countless nights in the hospital where I'd sleep curled up in a plastic chair, holding her tiny hand while machines beeped around us. When she passed on a Tuesday morning in March, I felt something inside me go permanently dark, the kind of grief that doesn't let you breathe right. Planning her funeral was a blur. Picking out a dress for a child who should have been picking out Halloween costumes, choosing flowers for someone who should have been making daisy chains in the backyard. The service was small, maybe 60 people packed into the church where Lily had been baptized. Her favorite stuffed elephant sat next to her photo on the altar. She'd named him Trumpet. I was barely holding it together during the reception. People kept touching my arm, saying things I couldn't process. My husband stood next to me like a ghost, his eyes hollow. That's when my sister Jenny clinked her champagne glass. The room quieted. I assumed she was going to share a memory about Lily. Maybe the time Lily put lipstick on Jenny's dog, or when she'd declared Jenny her favorite aunt because Jenny let her eat ice cream for breakfast. Instead, Jenny smiled, that performative smile she'd perfected at every family gathering. "I know today is incredibly hard," she said, her voice carrying across the room, "but I think Lily would want us to celebrate life too. So I have some happy news." She paused for effect. "Brandon proposed last night. We're engaged." She held up her left hand. The ring caught the light from the stained glass windows, the same windows casting colored shadows on my daughter's memorial photo. I heard gasps, a few nervous laughs. Someone whispered, "Oh my God," behind me. Our mother, our own mother, started clapping. A few relatives joined in awkwardly. Jenny beamed like she was accepting an award. I said nothing, just stood there holding a cup of lukewarm coffee, staring at Lily's photo. People probably thought I was too deep in grief to react, too broken to process what just happened, but I wasn't in shock. I was remembering. 2 weeks before Lily died, I'd been sitting outside her hospital room while nurses changed her IV. The door was cracked open. Jenny was visiting our mom in the hallway, and they didn't know I could hear them. "The funeral's going to be rough," Jenny had said, "but honestly, it's perfect timing for the announcement. Everyone will already be together, saves us having to plan a separate party." Our mom had laughed. "Smart thinking. Get it all done at once." They were talking about my daughter's funeral like it was a scheduling convenience. Lily heard it too. I didn't realize until later that night when she tugged my sleeve, her voice barely above a whisper, because the chemo had taken so much from her. "Mommy, don't let Aunt Jenny have my college money. Promise me." I didn't understand at first. Then she explained what she'd heard. My 6-year-old dying in a hospital bed was worried about her aunt's greed. Our grandmother had passed 2 years before Lily got sick. She'd left $180,000 in a trust, split between her great-grandchildren. Lily's share was $60,000. With Lily gone, the money would default to the remaining beneficiaries, Jenny's 2 kids. That was the real reason Jenny wanted to announce at the funeral. Not just attention, money. She wanted to secure her kids' inheritance before anyone could challenge it, so I made Lily a promise. And I kept it. 2 days before she passed, I brought in an estate attorney. Lily was lucid enough to sign a witness statement, her final wish, legally documented and ironclad. I said nothing at the funeral. Nothing for 3 months while Jenny planned her engagement party, probably counting the inheritance money she assumed was coming. Then the lawyer called her. Jenny left me 17 voicemails that night, ranging from confused to furious to sobbing. She called me manipulative, said I poisoned a dying child against her, threatened to sue, threatened to tell the whole family I was a monster. I only sent her one text. "Lily heard everything you said in that hallway. Every word." The lawyer had already explained that Lily's entire $60,000 inheritance, per her documented dying wish, was donated to the children's oncology ward that had cared for her during her final months. Jenny's kids got nothing.